It's just
It's also the stream though. Like, there's a way to just only get the chat. I'm just gonna pull up the bracket instead if we have regular internet.
If you copy the link to the chat, there's some pop-out tab that you could do, and then you just pop it out and it's there.
On the Twitch app?
Yeah, not on the Twitch app, on the Chrome Silk browser, whatever it is.
On here?
Yeah.
What's the
Here, I'll
browser?
help you out with that in a moment.
I'm like looking at it sideways because it has to charge.
I don't know. I'm gonna let it. I'll set it up for you during the game.
Whatever. Gen Game Stocktaker's on the screen right now.
Yep.
That's what I care about.
Gen Game Stocktaker.
Gen Game Stocktaker.
Sponsorship boys.
I am on that team.
So I'm not sure how entirely seriously Pong takes his Charizard, but it's enough to, you know, get some wins.
Yeah.
I don't want to say he's sandbagging, but I like to imagine that he's so confident he doesn't need Fox.
Nah, he doesn't.
But I don't know how much I trust the matchup against either Ness or Sonic, so we'll just see how he does. I believe in him. I trust in him.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go. Stocktaker also playing the Bayonetta instead of the Villager.
Yeah, he's been trying to take that seriously for a couple weeks now, if I remember correctly.
He's been pulling it out at Xeno as well. He wasn't there this week, unfortunately, but...
We have Sage in the room.
He's going to try to get that chat on the tab.
Chat, I guess. Thanks, Sage.
Thank you, Sage. But back to the match. Bayo things are happening, but that doesn't...
Sonic things are happening.
Sonic things counter Bayonetta things in W's.
Ness things happen. For example, he got an up air.
Charizard doesn't have any things other than just be a giant dragon.
He has a back air, as we have just been displayed to.
And he cleared both stocks pretty quick after one another. Now, PK Chris Cyberman, this is a team that was formed probably super last minute, mainly because PK Chris was yelling at everyone, play with me.
Yeah, you know how he does. Like, PK Chris today, oh my god, PK Chris, he cut the line. Yeah, there's a big line for registration today. He cut the line because he was getting impatient. Said, you're going too slow or whatever.
Did he cut Mr. E?
He technically did cut Mr. E because Mr. E was further back in the line.
Excuse me, Mr. E has top player privilege. How dare you do this?
Honestly, and
Wait. I gotta counter argue that one. How can you have higher privilege than the best Ness on Long Island?
All right, listen
True,
here. I have Ralphie on speed dial. Do you want me to get him down here? I will fly him back from California right now.
PK Chris.
Let's
and
go.
Ralphie, the true the Long Island and City rivalry.
I'm gonna make this happen at Escape from Yoshi's Island. I'm gonna make sure a rematch happens.
Yo, honestly,
I'm going to. I will put my own money on the line. Like whoever wins this 3 out of 5 set in an S Ditto.
I would straight
will
up
get the
bet like
$20.
$500 on Ralphie.
Yeah. I also want to get Stir the Kid out here, so that way he has to play the winner of that.
That'd be interesting. I don't know too much about him, but
He's actually the best.
I think I've seen him around AON or maybe at a couple of regionals before.
He was at the Arcadian at Xeno.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super nice dude too. But
Hey, nice PK Rocket.
all right. So this is not looking good, and it wasn't looking good, and it wasn't good.
Okay, let's see the Fox come out. I want to see it. I want to like Pong and Stocktaker. They're very good together, and I think when they're at their peak, they have they're so particularly fearless that they're immune to conditioning. I think it looks like. Well, but when you have Charizard and you're switching up your game plan to something you don't need it to be,
Well, we got the double character switch. We're going to Stocktaker going Villager and Pong going Fox. 2 characters they've been playing for a bit longer than Charizard and Bayonetta, I feel like.
Yeah. I'm curious as to why Stocktaker switched out to Bayo, but also I wasn't paying too much attention, so you'll have to excuse me on that one. But Stocktaker, playing Bayonetta as a secondary is a bit of a more serious capacity than, you know, Pong's Charizard.
Yeah.
And to see him switch off of, you know, the better character is like, you know, what's going through his mind and saying that, you know, like, this really isn't working out. Also, why is PK Chris doing that so often, and why does it always work?
I don't know.
Literally, like, what he specializes in doing is, like, he just doesn't even care how he lands. He'll just do PK Rocket, and you will get hit by it.
It's crazy, man. Like, Pong and Stocktaker, though, keeping this relatively even.
Yeah. Commentator's curse. You got a deficit to work with now.
It's not too bad, though. Cyberman's not looking good on percent here for his first stock.
I have to, like, PK Thunders, like, I have to wonder why he's even picking it in some options, because, like, when he kills with it, it looks smart, and when he does it on stage and just, like, wiggles it around, it's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, that was a pretty legit axe. Good job, Stocktaker. You the man.
Let's go, Stocktaker.
Let's go, Stocktaker.
And that is... Oh, well, Chris makes it back. Things were not looking good there for Chris, but gets back. One except for Cyberman here at high percents on their second stock.
Ooh.
All right.
Let's go, Stocktaker. You the man again.
UK Chris taking Pong stock shortly thereafter.
Still keeping it relatively even. Stocktaker, I think he wants to, like, maintain stage control and just try to, like, isolate himself as much as possible, and maybe, I don't know, wall out with back air and fair, or he could lose his stock. But he'll take a stock right back, 'cause I believe in him. It looked like he tried to follow up on Pong for a second. That was a little strange.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like, you know, he anticipated whoever got the throw on him or whatever to follow up, and he was trying to challenge that, but it looked like he was way closer to Pong.
Stocktaker going deep.
That's a
That's
dead
going to
mess.
take, but he takes the stock. All right, and now it's the 2-on-1 situation.
I knew they'd bring it back. I knew they would.
With the freshness, but of course in 2-on-1s, you get that percent real quickly just because sometimes there's nothing you can do to get out of team combos.
And PK Chris, he loses his patience a little too quickly sometimes. So seeing that he took a stock and he immediately had to do a 2v1, you know,
Yeah.
it's tilting to anybody.
All right, that's going to do it. And we're going to move on to Game 3.
Game 3, boys.
The winner is
PK Chris has got the little chin scratch. He's looking a little quizzical right now.
He's like,
All right, now we're hearing the feed from Sean S, but for stream, for matches that aren't even on stream, so this is going to get a little irritating, I imagine. But, yo, so there's a bottle of Coke, like, right here.
I'm pretty sure that's not Coke.
What is it?
I'm not allowed to say that on
Twitch
screen.
chat, what do you think it is? I think it's Coke.
I think it's from the Melee Kids. I think that's what it is.
Should I wash my hands after touching this? I don't know. But it's been there for a long time, and I kind of want to drink it just because it's something there and I'm thirsty right now. But not as thirsty for this Game 3, boys.
Game 3s are my favorite. Cyber landing both of them in the upper end. He's just laying on this pressure.
Yeah, see, I'm looking at Stocktaker and watching what he's doing. He's, like, trying not to, like, approach at all. He's just trying to, like, stay where he is. And, like, wherever it comes to him, he just tries to respond to it as best as he can, I think.
Well, with PK Chris and Cyberman, it looks like Cyberman is really taking the point position when it lines up that way, when both teams are on opposite sides. He seems to be the one to go in first. But with Pong and Stocktaker, I feel like Pong is more being the advancing player. I mean, that just suits Fox better than Villager to advance.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh.
Oh!
Pong was doing such a good job of holding on to his stock up until then.
Fortunately, he just gets clipped by that up air, and Sonic up air is nasty. But then he got treed. He got hit with the nature.
Nature boys?
Nature boys.
Yo, Stocktaker is such a good guy because he keeps planting trees for every stock that he takes.
What a nice guy.
Saving the environment. Let's go, Stocktaker. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to Cyberman at all. I've been noticing. I feel a little bad for that. I'm sorry, Cyberman.
He's just pressing side B, as it all should be.
Cyberman's rolling around at the speed of sound. He's doing a good job of doing it. Well,
that's saved him.
up-airing his. Well, I don't know if he needed to be saved right there.
I mean,
probably could have drifted.
Stocktaker was on the ledge though, and bowling ball is an option.
Yeah, I guess. Little wacky back air.
All right, let's see if this tree can get anything. All right, the tree disappeared. No more trees. All right, Stocktaker, they're trying to save Pong from the throw, but
Ooh.
nice back.
Line that back air up so beautifully.
All right, that was smart. PK Chris realizing that I can just get that up air while he's in gap. Oof. Big meaty fist from Sonic.
I never understand, like, when players make really highly informed decisions about their gameplay. So, like, there's actually a lot of gears turning in Cyberman's head when he holds spin dash, I'm sure. But to the average viewer, it's like, you know, like...
He's just eating glue.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say...
Sonics don't eat glue. That's a corner-only thing. I take offense to that.
Yeah, Sonic's not a glue eater.
I don't know. From what,
Sonic is a crayon eater.
I believe it was Hangman or someone who told me that Falcon was the worst glue eater in the game.
All right, that's a New York thing. That's a New York thing, 100%.
No, okay. Falcon mains are kids that never learned how to do push-ups correctly. That's what Falcon mains are.
I'm gonna ask Nick C next time I see him to do a push-up now.
We'll have him do it on stream. I'll get the camera prepped and everything.
My guy, are you gonna be at Xeno with the AON stream?
Maybe.
All right.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
All right, so this is doable for Stocktaker. If he can take Chris's stock really quickly and turn this into a one-on-one.
Yeah, it's a little tough, though, because, like, I think the earliest situation we can get a kill on PK Chris is, like, if Stocktaker gets a back air on the ledge. And Cyberman's already, you know, taking a position where he's not going to let just PK Chris approach because, you know, he's obviously at the lower percent.
Yeah, we see Cyberman obviously taking the approach here, just not letting Stocktaker get anywhere near PK Chris.
I mean, he gave up a lot of ground just then. I don't know why he ended up crawling back towards PK Chris. I guess it's spin dash canceling that pushes him back. But, you know, he gave up a lot of ground. Well, I honestly don't know what Stocktaker has to gain from being in center stage at this point because he runs a risk of getting sandwiched in between both players. But this is huge right now because, okay, never mind. There's a tiny little instance where PK Chris was just...
All right, he's got the PK Thunder pocket. So that's pretty big.
After all, you know PK stands for pocket.
Pocket Chris.
Pocket Thunder. Pocket Flash.
Ooh, that was almost death.
All right.
There is death. Death approaches. Let's do that again sometime.
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
How tilting must it